One day we had moved into our new house and we didn't have much in the house, but we had a bed and a TV that we had moved into the living room from the bedroom. And one night, I believe it was the second night we were there, I was laying in the bed sleeping. My husband was watching the television. And while I was laying in the bed sleeping, something slid me out of the bed from the living room into the kitchen. Now, as I wake up, my husband is saying, "Sweetie, sweetie, sweetie." And I couldn't answer him. Not that I couldn't answer him, but I couldn't answer him from what I was observing. Me moving from the bed into the kitchen in the air. Now I'm looking at the corner of each eye just looking back and forth. I could see nothing under me, nothing around me, but me in the air, space and the floor between. Then all of a sudden I got thrown from the kitchen back to the bed that was in the living room. I hit the bed, bounced back and hit the floor in the living room. And my arm and my hip got hurt. And all my husband could do was keep saying, "Sweetie, sweetie." By this time he was saying, "Sweetie, are you all right? Are you all right?" And as I looked back through the kitchen into the door, there was this big dark shadow walking out of the door. The shoulders were so big that the shoulders touched each side of the wall, the door seal. But he walked out, and I say he because the voice was a male voice. And it was the biggest shadow, because when I was little, I always would you see shadows, but they weren't that big. And when that spirit walked out the door, it says, "She's back," and left the place. I remember before I left and moved from this area, this is the same area that I got delivered in. Not the same house, but the same area and the same streets different. The church that I got delivered from was right down the street on the end of it. And this is the same areas that God used me to cast spirits out of people and out of people's homes. But when I left, I was not aware of the real spiritual behind it. But now I know.